is not what I wanted at all. Okay, so we are on day 2 of the small account challenge. We'll give a recap of day 1 because it didn't record. Yesterday we grew our account from about $280 and some change up to $500. Barely made it there at the end. There was a bit of an issue with the hotkeys, so this is out on some news. The news isn't very strong, but it's currently halted. So I would like, for Pete's sake, hold on one moment, please. One moment, please. I would like to. Why isn't this working? There we go. View, float on top. All right, so we are on day 2 of our small account challenge. I didn't get the recording in yesterday, so I'll give a recap of that today. We managed to grow the account from me, and my multiple personalities is what I mean by that. We grew the account from about 480 and some change up to 513. Barely made it. Had a bit of an issue with our hotkeys and our order execution. So we're going to double check that. This is already AC. It has news. It's already moved from 950 up to 13. So quite the move. And it's currently halted. So I want to see what it's going to do here at the end of the halt. It halted at 11:03. So it should be... Basically, it's on a 10-minute halt. So because we're already well past 5 minutes. So about 2 minutes in, it should pick up. And I want to see where that is. We're going to double tap our hotkeys here and see what they're at. Okay, so we have buy market stock, shift M, buy ask, sell market, 100% shift N, sell bid, sell at the bid, yeah. Sell customized, sell 50%. If I want to sell only 50% of shift 5, and if I want to put it in sell stop, it'll be shift S. And I think the offset is about 10 seconds. Oh, and it's in. Oh, jeez. Hopefully it doesn't halt again. It tapped 1535, so let's wait. It's still pretty strong. Tick, 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 yeah. 450, 450. I think we're going to go in on this guy. It's holding 450, so 4 seconds on the candle. Up to 466. Yeah, we should have jumped in. It's okay. Not interested in losing the money. All right. 434. Big spread on our bid and our ask. So not super interested on there unless I bought 50% of our bid. Yeah, I would buy the bid, whatever it is. And I definitely have to put in a stop loss. 490, 462. 1494 and 30 cent spread. That's not good. So if I hit a market order, I would automatically be 30 cents down a share. And I'm not particularly interested in that. So yeah, it ripped. I mean, I kind of saw that coming. The $1 a pop. It's at least 50 cents a pop. So at this point, I kind of have to wait for the next pullback. And this is the pullback. Let's hit buy at bid. This has a good amount of volume on it. Yeah. Should I buy 50% at bid? 1490. It might not fill. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Let's pick it up right there. Sell? Did I hit the wrong button? What's our hotkey here? Trade. Buy at the ask. I need a buy at the I need a buy at the bid button. Oh boy. Okay, let's go buy bid. Let's go shift V. We'll go 50% of account value. That's fine. Done. Yep. Should have got in on that. Yeah, see, that's where it's tough. We just had new news drop. I gotta go see what it is. Nothing worth a darn. It hit 16, so I need to wait for a pullback here. Yeah, that wasn't good. Sucks I missed that. But I know that would have been a winning trade, so that's awesome. Not upset about that at all. See if I hit Shift B. No, Shift V. It's buy at bid. Okay, good. This is looking like a candle of indecision. And tomorrow we have our 3-day trades. We actually have it today, but we were working market open, so we'll hit that tomorrow. I'll watch the whole pre-market, you know. Something else is moving now. XTLB is moving again. Let's pop over real quick. Oh, don't care about that at all. The bid is 19. Yeah, that was our pullback. There's still too big of a spread. It's closing a little bit, but and we just missed the whole thing, so. And did we halt? No, we're getting shares eaten up right now. Yep, we halted. So now we just got to wait for the next halt. So, that's frustrating. That would have been a really good trade. But I can't really have that many shares. But if it went up $1, at least it went up 50 cents. So it would have made $25. That's more than yesterday. Again, small account challenge. So the returns aren't very large, relatively speaking, but the percentages are. That's why if somebody asks you how much money you made and not what your return was, it tells you they don't really know what they're talking about. Because if you can make 25%, it doesn't matter if it was 25% on $5, 25% on $50, 25% on $500 or $5,000. You made 5% or whatever it was, or 25 or whatever I said. Man, upset we missed that. What is the news here? Almost $1 billion more in revenue. So, well, let's go see what's moving. I didn't really like looking at this. It's moving up, but like, come on. Is it on an uptrend? Yeah. Is it gonna make a new high of day? No. Is it above VWAP? Yeah. Is MACD open? Yeah. Are we a little late to the move? Yeah. But we have significant resistance right here, so. And that right there is why we're not interested. This was frustrating. So now it's got to move pretty substantially. So based off of the price, I can buy like, how many shares can we buy? 12 at 50%. So if it moved $1, I'd make $12. So I think based off of our account size, even though this is a really good move and I would have made money and made profit, it's a recent move. But I mean, one of the things I'm learning to ask is, how much can I really expect something to move? Like, what's asking it too much? We're already up almost 100% here because we started at basically 9, and now it's up at, gonna push 17, 18 here. So, and that's within like an hour and 40 minutes. So, but this had good earnings. Increased revenue by almost $1 billion in a quarter. That's pretty good. Did I read that right? Oh, where'd the news go? Maybe the news is on. Oh, it's not showing me because it's halted. We're on RDAC, right? Oh no, this is a completely different stock. So, anyways, wild move. How many? What's the float? It says check filings. Float of RDAC. Some conflicting stuff, but we're looking at about 6 million. So that's good. It's just a little too high, so, but we're still on the front side of this move. That's tough, man. I'm gonna count that stock out. So we can trade this, me and my multiple personalities, if it opens high and continues to push, and set a stop loss. Or I can shift S, should be sell 100%. At the bid? Yeah. I thought it should be market. Maybe that's why it's screwed up. Should we stop at the bid minus 3%? Oh, it's not market because I put in 3%. We can trade this, or we can wait for something to come out with news. So let's move it again. So right, yep. Halt is done here. Open much lower. Interesting. Oh, it's gonna halt again. Yikes. Big sell order. So nice little halt. So I just kind of gotta wait, man. It happens with halts. Hopefully it's just another 5-minute halt, not a 10-minute halt. I don't know what makes something be a 5-minute versus a 10-minute. Anyways, let's see if anything else is moving. This is really the one I want to look at is running up. It means there's a little bit of lag on this, and it's not my favorite. SAGT, what's our news? Got to know the news, man. Wall Street's next biotech winners emerge. Oh, I think we looked at this. Maybe not. Maybe this is yesterday. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember looking at this. Oh, we were actually in a push. Where were we at? We were consolidating, and now we're not. Oh. So it looks like we missed our news here. I'm just gonna. Wish I had a mouse. Have to watch volume. Volume's good. There's some orders here, so not much resistance on the sell side. Green on the tape, 340. Expecting resistance at 350. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. And what's our spread? We're a 1-cent spread. Not bad. A little bit of a push there. MACD's open, but Robert. Much rather buy at the bid. There's not a lot going on right now. If this is like what I would consider to be highly volatile, which I need it to have the ability to pump. What you'll see is time and sales just ripping right down here. You'll see this moving a lot. And then you'll see the candlestick doing a little flicker, just like that. So, it's not doing much. This is in a, it held VWAP. sort of, it's not really in any kind of trend right now. I'd say it's just moving sideways. So, all right, this halted at 11.23. So normally what you see is on a down halt like that, unless the stock is really dumping, you'll see it get bought up here and it'll come back. But sometimes it'll halt down a little bit. Sometimes, so it blasted through our 9 exponential moving average, and sometimes it'll hit VWAP and then it'll bounce off VWAP. We just gotta wait and find out. Again, I am not interested in having a red day, if at all possible, on this small account challenge. Dude, AKAN was moving all day yesterday, and it's kind of bugging me because it's probably like, yeah. It's just bugging me. This stock bugs me. It was flipping moving yesterday. Look at that. I mean, this is today, but on a bit of an upward trend. Barely. Let's see if it pops 240. It's trying. 241's got eaten up, so big buy order at 240. So this probably does keep moving higher. But it doesn't really have the push that I want. I need one solid trade, maybe two, not some bad ones. So I should probably have another key for buy 100% of position. Buy market 50%. I can't because I have a buy customized. Maybe I don't. Interesting. I have a sell customized. Let's go Shift K for kill everything. We'll put in it as a market order and we'll go 100%. I doubt I'm ever going to use that, but a little too risky. Still halted. What time do we halt at? 11:23. So it should start pumping right now. Sky Q again. Stupid stock. Let's go take a look. Back to our halted stock. This one's trying. I wouldn't be surprised if this popped. We're a little later in the day here, so gotta be patient. I'd really like to see some good news out, like pharma bio released phase 3 clinical trials and they reduced death by 1 billion%. Then I hop on my other account, which has 5 times as much money in it, and I would go full size in after the first candle. That's kind of interesting now that I think about it. So you have 3 day trades right now, at least until June 4th. I should probably only use 2 a week. That way, in the event that some company comes out with phenomenal news like that, we're moving. I still have the opportunity to get in it and I don't lose it. It's interesting. That's on Robinhood. I don't have hotkeys on Robinhood, which is a big deal. It makes me significantly slower, especially using a little mouse pad on my computer. But it's so much nicer to look at. And I like their order book. I just like how it looks. And so far, I have way more winning trades on Robinhood. I'm like 12 for 15 on Robinhood. And on this thing, I'm like three green days out of like 15 bad ones or something. I don't know. But as far as starting this challenge goes and officially declaring it to the internet, I'm green. Oh. Did we stop? Okay, good. We're going to need to plug our laptop in here soon. A 10-minute halt, man. So 2 minutes on it. Ooh, a lot of shares right there. $50,000 and some change. Another one at $13.50, but the ask is lower. I don't know how to explain level 2 during a halt because it's always so different. Got one person on a bid at $17.41, $17.47. I mean, they want to buy it there. So I don't quite understand that. See how this works, and we can just go in. It's just this one's kind of like looking the best so far. These other ones are kind of, I'm late to the move, and this one's, I'm not that late. It's still on the front side of the move. Should be popping right about 1 minute. There it goes. Open low. Getting bought. It's a hard one. What's the ask? $14.39. We'd have to buy it bid. But I'm looking at what? How many shares? 17 right now? I mean, maybe it pops to 60. Maybe it gets $2. That's $34, and that's a good amount of money on that. But it's not. Our MACD's closed because it opened lower. I'd have to get filled at the bid. Plus 3 ticks, so I think that's what I have that set to. A tick in this case is a penny. Yeah. Now again, could this move all of a sudden? Could we get in and it moves? Yeah, but it's not what I wanted anyways. Plague, P-L-A-G. What's the volume? Not very much. RDAC, RDAC? Oh, that's the one we're on. And there it goes, 7 seconds. But our volume's decreasing. I really like to see 400,000 in volume because that's where I see the most moving. These higher priced ones, this is higher priced for me, will move a little more steadily, which is kind of what we see here. So, what the heck is dinging? AKAN again. That was bumping yesterday. And this one's really high priced. Oh! Is this what we were watching? Went from less than 10,000 in volume and pumped up. Bid and ask. Big spread, about 50 cents. More than that. So why is it doing that? Did I hit the right zone? I did. What's the news? Oh. Yeah, we were looking at this. This is the one where I'm like, it could pop. Now this one's almost, it's 50% more than the last one. So right now at 50%, I could buy 10 shares. It just moved, $1. But $10 isn't the kind of move that we want. I want a 10% winner, which is $50. That's really what I like to see. 5%, 25. I'm happy. I made 5% yesterday, almost. I made 4 and some change. So a little too high priced. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait. Need some more news to drop. Why is this on here? This is like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. How is this news? SLNH. There goes RDAC again. Nope. See, I don't know why it dings. I think it's running up. I don't know what their definition of running up is. That'll be the same one, RDAC. Yep. So the rule of a momentum strategy is to buy when the candle makes a new high. So I could buy here, depending it closes positive, and I could anticipate a retest of the high of day, which should be about $1.70 from where it's at right now. We have a seller sitting at $15.50. Green on the tape, green on the tape, green on the tape. Pump it down a little bit. Some red on the tape. This is a stock where it makes sense to buy the bid, not the ask. Mojtaba Kameni. Wish I could filter this. I don't want this stuff on there. A red candle. Yeah. Yeah, well, that was our resistance at 15 with 1,500 shares. Now 1,600. Got bought up though, so now the bid's at 15. Spread's more manageable right now. Now it's not. Man, I'm getting some white in my beard, aren't I? I'm getting old. Nothing happening, man. It's funny, I got kicked out of that stock group yesterday because I called him out. And then I got banned from WhatsApp because I may or may not have said some things that I shouldn't have. No, I definitely should have, but the Facebook police don't like it. And then I got another message today inviting me back to another group, but I can't get on WhatsApp to enjoy it. Yeah, no good. That's consolidating. Consolidating. Not worth anything. Not worth anything. Anything from yesterday moving? A little slow. It was really strong pre-market this morning. I was watching from a distance. Having a really hard time not being able to set stop losses in pre-market and aftermarket. I mean, because that saves me pretty well. 8,100 shares at 16. Where'd it go? Some of it got eaten up. So it's going to try and break. Our MACD's closing. You could get in and set a stop loss here at, what's our spread here? Oof. Almost $1. AKN again. Yep, there it goes. Too pricey, unfortunately. Good stock, too pricey. Does it break? Big buy order at 670. And it got eaten. It's really difficult for the simulators to be accurate because on my simulator I'll start with like 25,000 in my account and I'll be like, yeah, I'll go in right here because I can buy enough shares for it to matter. But who's dinging? Is it this one? Yeah. It's a nice move, man. But I'm also like, I'm just like, well, what'll happen if I do this? So it's really hard to keep my head like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna grow this. So when I run my simulator now and paper trading today on here, I could have done that. I could have paper traded this actually. I'm being very serious. I want to grow that account. Same type of challenge, just starting with different money. Wow, massive sell order at $24.95. No, thank you. Where'd it go? What the heck were we looking at? RDAC? This is kind of looking like it's going to be one of those slow push stocks throughout the whole day because that's pretty much what it's been doing. Not as much volume, but a nice steady push. Kind of want to draw a line here. I don't even know if this is meaningful, but it's entertaining to say the least. Whew. Waldo. This had a good move this morning. Let's go look at the Wald move this morning while we're here. I think I saw this move at 1 a.m. when I had tummy troubles. Alarm going off there. Wasn't that one? MXL. Yeah, so if we go back, boop, boop, boop. Let me close this up. Maybe it didn't have a move. Well, this is pre-market. Where's pre-market? 6 a.m. Where did it move at? There. Yeah. Well, maybe it moved yesterday. Yeah, it moved aftermarket yesterday. Crazy. One day? Why are we so extended? There we go. Yeah. This is a nice push, man. It's just slowly pushing up. Our volume was a lot bigger there. Yeah, our volume is increasing. So, I think at the next opportunity, we'll buy a little dip, a little pullback. And see if we get a move up to 20 or something. Mostly just because I don't want to sit here all day. But we could just be patient, you know. It's a really solid move. So if we bought back here, it's at, 15. Would have had that good fill. Solid move, $3 a share. That's a really good push. And we could just slowly bump our stop loss up. Yeah, good push, man. Jeez. But now we're buying it more expensive, so we have to go in full account size. So let's move this. Let's wait. That's fine. So I would do a limit order with 100%, but I want it to fill at the bid, not the ask. And then I'll put a manual stop loss in there. We might get eaten alive. This is a good pullback. Kind of need to watch the volume on it, though. It's just slowly getting eaten up, so. Yeah, drop below 17, so 18 seconds. I kind of want to see what the next candle does. Yeah, we're getting eaten up right here. This candle is pretty high volume on this red candle, so yeah. I don't know. Maybe we got another pullback. 2 red here, 2 red here. So I don't know. We're late in this. Volume 23. Yeah, a lot of volume on that seller. So, and we got some topping tails. So top tail, possible top tail right here. Makes it a little bit sus for me. Maybe it starts reversing, and again, I don't really want to lose on this. But if I can get filled at the bid, another topping tail. Big seller, jeez. 10,000. It's over, that's like $150,000 worth right there. Somebody had. Or I guess multiple people could have, but Looks like we have pretty solid support at 1650. But 26,000 shares right there, so we broke, yeah. Big seller right there, and there's our dump. Did that halt? No, it didn't. I think this one halted, though. I got some support, I guess. Our new support line's at 1550. Stupid stock. %, at the bid. Yeah. It's kind of coming to the point where it dumps or it pumps. Ooh, 16's getting filled. Ah, should have done it. Frustrating. $1, dude, $1 move. It's all right. Let's buy it. Now we're at 17. And this candle's going to close. It's tough, man. I definitely don't want to pay 17. Maybe we got resistance now. Maybe that was some good news. Nope. Big seller sitting at 1720. Our volume is decreasing pretty rapidly. So I think I just missed a lot of it. We're getting such big jumps in the spread, man. It'd be hard not to to lose money if it didn't hold strong. So I basically have to buy when I know it's going up in order for this one to work. And there's our break. So and that should be a halt. You know, like within one candle, right? So like let's talk about these like even just this, you know. So you're sitting 16.15. Let's say you got in at the bottom, right? It's up, hits a high of 17.59. That's $1.50, right? So if I'm sitting with the full position of, 17 shares is what it was, I'm out like $50 if I don't sell at the top of this candle and it retraces. Especially on this, if I didn't have a stop loss set and I bought around 16.80, which looked kind of like a little pullback, right? It tanks to 14.86. So literally $2 a share. And full position to be 33. So $66 you're down. And as far as your account goes, that's a 12% loss within 1 minute. A 1 minute candle with no stop loss. So that's what makes this one, that's what made me pretty hesitant. And that's fine. That's totally fine. So AKAN keeps dinging. It's pesky stock. Now, had we bought it, oh, goodness. What's full position on this? Probably 15 shares. 19, yeah. Jeez Louise, man. Too late. Got to buy a pullback and hope it keeps pumping. But now we're going to see kind of our big resistance. If it pulls back, it'll probably pull back to 25. That's what I would expect. I'd expect it to hold 25. And then it'd pump up again. And our big resistance point, I mean, we got resistance points on the dollar, obviously, but $30 is a big area of psychological resistance. So, man. $1 a share at 18. Wow, what a rip, dude. That came from, it's probably a halt. Or it's just getting eaten up. Buy. Look at all that. Look at all those buys, dude. And they're gone. Yeah, we're halted, so. It's hard to buy into these though, because say you got in halfway on this candle, 24.46, pumps up to 25.86, comes back down to below 24.46, and you're like, oh no. And you got this friggin' hammer, and then you go right back into this, and then you go red again, and then you pump, and you're like, okay, we're back up. So I want to see green days so bad it'd be hard to not sell at this point right here, especially as soon as that opened red. Why isn't this guy showing a halt? It's definitely halted. This guy's still halted. Maybe it'll just be a 5-second halt. We'll see. Oh man, I got Altoid dust all over my computer. Wow, I didn't know I could do that. Oh. Oh. What does this side do? Just move me on my freaking screen too far? Alright. Well, let's watch the scanner. Air Products to expand industrial gas supply for Samsung Electronics next generation semiconductor fab in South Korea. All these headlines are just like trendy. And everybody goes, oh, 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 oh. Semiconductor, oh, buy. Oh, AI, buy. Oh, oil pipeline, buy. That opened low, dude. Halt again? Yep. As I was. Oh, AI infrastructure. Oh, buy. Oh. It's the dumbest thing. So many of these headlines are bad, dude. Like, XYZ company announces transformative new entry into market with AI data combing infrastructure to blah, 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 blah. It's like reading a LinkedIn post. It's that bad. BRLS. What is this old news? Ooh. Replaces front well debt with financing. Well, we replaced our debt with different debt, and now our stock's pumping. You know what I mean? What a choppy. Chop. Pump. Nah. That's our volume. Nope. Denied. Man, it's kind of cold. Let's plug this in here. I'll unplug it and turn it on. There we go. There we go. Oh, I guess I have to plug the laptop in for it to work. Boop. Nice. Okay. Get a little heat going. Yeah, good. Okay. Plague. Oh, it can open again. Holy schmollies. Oh, did we do it? We're going to move this. Yeah, too big of a spread. Way too big of a spread. Almost $1. I could go buy limit 100%. But my limit price is going to be the bid. Wild. Fat stop loss. Jeez. It's getting bought up. Yeah, there it goes. What's our volume on that? It's kind of a big... Oh, it hit 30 though. That's wild. good. Not looking good. We're above our 9 EMA. We were pretty extended, so... It's a hard entry, man. I don't want to have a red day. Yep. Goodness. Yeah, look at that, dude. Something else is dinging now. How is it dinging? It didn't come up. Hardak again? On the come up? On the come up? Well, this is honestly a better choice if it opens. That's good. This is irrelevant now. Jeez, man, look at that. So frustrating. Look at that. Bids at 28.50. Saw that coming. Oh man, I don't know why I can't pull the trigger today. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Oh man. As we keep waiting, we're just getting left behind. It's $30 a share now, so 100 only get 16. I think I just have to say this is too expensive because I'm too far left in the dirt. Which is funny because that's what I was saying about this stock. Well, now we wait. Let's go look at XTLB. I don't know why that just shows up on the scanner like that. So our MACD's closing a little bit. Oh, something different. BRLS. Uh-oh. There we are. I don't think I looked at this one today. BRLS. Whoa! There's a pump. And a halt. Maybe this is the one that I looked at that was super choppy. Nope. Never mind. Oh. Oh, that's good movement. Just too late to the party, man. Is that going to break 180? Oh, 23,000 shares sitting there. $75, $76 on the tape, $76 on the tape. How the heck is Plag moving? I still haven't opened that up. That's interesting. I wanted to. No thanks. This isn't really the price I want it. I want really between $2 and $5. There's 80, 80, 80. People are paying 80. People are paying 80. It's gonna move. Definitely gonna move. Should be Shift K is my buy. So 285. So if it moves 50 cents, we make 130. 140. Moves 25 cents, we make 70. And if it moves 5 cents, I don't know. Bruh. Kind of, I really wish I had 30-second candles on WeBull, because these are 1-minute candles, and it just makes it a little harder, in my opinion, to know how and when to get in. RDAC can piss off. Let's see if we hold 80. Yep. Look at that retracement. Let's see. 174, 185. That's not that big of a deal. 24. It's 10 cents a share with 200 shares. That's like $20. I just don't know why this one's moving. AKAN, pumped again. This is nice here. See that little upward consolidation? Up, up. And then a rip. Just can't do it. I just need good solid news, and I got to get in on a good solid news. Okay, we got a little pump. This has been below VWAP for so long. it's still got some volume. 3 cents. This is Shift V is buy 50% the bid. I think it's plus 3 cents, so I'm probably filling it to ask. Maybe we buy this come up right here. Let's see. Big buy order here, big sell order here at 370. Say can, broke 30. There it goes. Saw it coming, man. It's a strong stock today. Little pullback. Big sell at 70. Could set a stop loss. 3 cent stop loss. I gotta lose some weight, dude. I'm fat. This thing's dead. This looks like a buy. Only 1 cent. Market order at the ask right now. This problem is just I'm not seeing it get eaten up. It's not moving at all. Talking like $100,000 worth right there. There it goes. It's gone. Now we're at 360. Buy, 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 buy. And then now we're clear through 70. So if I bought here, I'd expect a 10 cent return on 360. That's not great. Where's my freaking calculator? Yeah, it's 2.7%. Not the move I'm looking for, man. We're late into the day, so. Oh! Man, I'm just getting eaten. My lack of FOMO is freaking beating me. I just sold that sucker so fast. Up 30 cents would have given us 7.5. Maybe it's got to come up and breaks VWAP. We're pretty freaking toast right here. It's holding that level good. We're was. Maybe we see, yeah, there's support on VWAP. But it's out of our price. It should see this candle should go positive. We're gonna take a break and get some water. Yep, there's our open a little higher. Be a buy right there. $465,000. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, let's go in half at bid and see if we. Ah! B? No, shift V is bid. Where's my fucking stop loss at? Oh, it's not filled yet? Oh, it did fill. Okay, sell. Stop. 100%. This is too slow. Yeah, right there. That's fine. Okay. My thing is, in order to go get out of that, I have to cancel that, and then I have to hit take profit. Just shift N. It's just the consolidation on this is so small, I'm expecting another rip. Either tank or we lose 3 cents a share with 67 shares. So it's just holding. That stop loss is going to be important. Opened higher, dumped a little. We're right at the cusp of our VWAP test, so move that to 71. Yeah. And at this rate, if we get stopped, we still have half of our account, so. It's a cash account, so once this money's gone, we can't use it again. Good. Good. I want to see a rip. Come on. Ooh, it's pushing too much. It's green. We're going to get filled at stop. Hey, no biggie. Is it possible it comes up? So I only lost $3, $2. That's fine. Could I have moved it down one, kept it at the cent it was? Yeah, but we still would have got filled. So, and maybe it bumps. It's fine. This is good. Like it's good to have that small of a loss. Because if we hit another rip like this, we'd have done 10 cents right away, and that's fine. Not exactly what we need, but we're late in the day and we want our account to move, so that's fine. So our buying power should be sitting at about 220. So on the next one, we're gonna buy 100%. Let's see. There it goes. Yeah, 249. So yep, and there it was. There was our rip. So we were just off by a penny. Frustrating. That's a good pump, dude. Great pump. Man, we missed all that because we were off by a couple cents. So I should have done the calculation on how much money it was, because I think that's where I got beat right here. But it's still going to go up. Because if I'd have known that was only $2, I didn't do the math. If I would have known that was only $2, I would have bumped it to like 10. Because losing 10 is not a big deal, and I still would be up from the previous day. Man, that's frustrating. Yeah, that's what happens, man. I should have used this because I put that order in. No, I used my keys, so 10% would have been 407. So yeah, that was a good one. It's got the volume. Maybe we can get back in. But this time we've got to use 100%. What's our hotkey set at? Shift by 100% at market. Okay, yeah. It's okay. Kind of got to wait for another pullback. Yeah, I just got our volume up there right away. But now we have a 4-cent spread, so I don't know why my just put in the stop loss manually. But now we've got a $25,000 sell order sitting on the ask. So it's getting eaten up though. Nope, it's not. 25,000 share, not dollar. Dump in. Yeah, that's kind of where you buy, man. I'm just too freaking. Oh, that's a market order. 359. I can always just move it up. That sell order disappeared. So we could get in and go for a retest. Ask is 396. Yep. 4 cents a share doesn't really do anything. Getting at 404. That's not great. Put in a limit order with 100%. Really trying to see if this is going to pop $4. Seems like it will. Let's let it pull back a little bit. That was frustrating. We just had some news drop. I don't even know what that means. $2 is my smallest loss in this account, so that's good. My last loss was $7. Just keeping tighter stop losses, man. RPGL. Let's go take a look. It's pumping. Our losses are going to be a lot bigger on a stock like this. Yeah, pretty good. Getting stuffed at 58. It's getting bought up though. Big sell at 60. Big sell at 62. Big sell at 64. Let's wait for a pullback and see if we push. That would fill right there. A lot of selling to get through. It's getting bought up. There we go. Now it's going to push 61. Probably a buy stop limit would have worked. But now there's no resistance there. Market order 58. Here's our pullback. What's our volume on our candle? 250. Next resistance is at 164. FCEL. What's our float? What's our float on this? 2.84. Big dump. Yikes. dead. That's a nice slow pump, just like we saw previously. Okay, well, you're like, yeah, but it's at the high. Oh, it's always at the high feedback. Okay, let's go. Limit. I got a bit of a spread. 100%. This is the one. This is basically the same setup as the other two that pumped, but okay, I can't put it at the bid. Ooh. Let's wait a sec. Yeah, I'm sure I want to do that. No. Fucking irritating. Okay. There we go. Bye. And we're profitable, so let's just wait. Oh, it didn't fill. I should have just bought it at the ask. Let's just hit it there. It should fill right there, and then okay, there we go. We filled. Good. Now let's pump this up just a little bit. Right about there. Can't see where it's at. Okay, now we're profitable, so that was irritating. Let's see if we can get our account to go positive. How much would I be losing right here? It's at 260. Let's bump it up. Be a very small loss. Okay, so we're at 60. What's the price on this? 267, so 10 cents a share. We've got 19 shares. We got $1.90? Maybe a little more than that. Yeah. Be all right. That's at 262. Is that 15 cents a share? I got 19 shares, so we gotta wait. We gotta be patient. That's 12 cents a share. Yeah, 228. I don't see any major pullbacks here, so we just gotta wait and see. We're holding above where we got filled finally, so these other tanker they rip. It's whatever. It's just not a lot of volume, so it might take a little bit of time. But you know, on these we got a good 10-cent move, so 10-cent move on 19 shares is not that much, so we kind of got to wait a little bit of time. There we go. Nice. So at this point we can bring this up right there. Our account is positive. We're going to have another green day. A tiny little green day. Do you have the time to listen to me lose all my money? And for my wife to tell me she doesn't love me, honey. I am one of those super neurotic fools who spends all his money and doesn't make any money, honey. Sometimes I give myself the poops. Sometimes I give my dog the boop. Gotta remember to edit that out. Could I take profit here? Yeah, and be green for the day? Yeah, but we're still negative for the day. So it's like, it's such a small loss, it wouldn't matter that much. This is a slow stock. We're kind of late in the day, but I'm not seeing much resistance over here. We're not seeing a lot of volume either, obviously. So this is a lot. I think this is slower volume-wise than the other ones. But we've had kind of a really nice push-up since here, so. And had we bought it down here, it'd be up $1. So maybe I shouldn't have bought this just because it's not moving that much. But I've kind of wanted to try these slow plays just to see how they do. So we'll sit here and hang out, man. Tell it 275. So. Oh no. I'm gonna be very sad if it's a red day though. There's definitely more sellers on the ask, but not by much. There we go. 209, dude. We could be up 82 cents right now. $3 right there. Love it, man. Regardless of whether or not I make a lot of money doing this, I'm having a good time. And I'm not losing very much. I'm positive. And all the trades I've taken, which is probably 40-ish now, like real money trades, I'm positive. Not by a lot, but I'm positive. Some resistance at 1290, so 1295. So this is a slow push, man, but maybe we keep pushing all day. Let's find out. I'd like to get a little bit more clearance between where I bought from, and then I'll move my stop loss to break even. We've now got resistance here. Broke through, looks like. They moved it. Next bit of resistance is at 1295 and then 13. So this slow, steady climb, man. That's what I like to see. $3. Hey, what are you doing to make $3 right now? Beautiful. Slow, steady push. I'd like to make another $20 like we did yesterday, so. But what I'm not seeing in any of this is big red sell candles, so it's a nice push. Let's see where we started. Yeah, slow, really slow climb with this stock, so that makes it a little safer on our entry. Granted, our profit potential is not very high, but green is green. Break of 13 would be pretty awesome. And if we see movement on, we get good news here, and stock rips, we can just hop on our other account and trade that. So look at that. Look at that. Up $1. We're up $1 from yesterday. This is a pretty slow plug right here, so I kind of want this candle to close and the next one to be higher before we move the loss. I mean, honestly, at this point, there's no point in freaking losing all our money, so. It's just a slow push right now, so all of these have like kind of come up in this little fashion right here. Not seeing any major pullbacks. Besides this one. This one was a little iffy, which is right where we bought. So it's kind of a good buy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we get bought up at the 13? Is that what happened? Oh. And we're filled. Nope. Oh, praise the Lord. Please get bought up. Please get bought up. Oh, man. That was our biggest red candle so far. Maybe we're at the end. Honestly, I might close this just so I can go profit. I bought it $12.74. Is that $2.82? What? Huh. $2.80. Man, praise the Lord, we didn't tank right there. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. Our count. I wish you could see farther down on this. Big buy order at 78, which is above where we're at, so that's good. That touched our 9 EMA. That was our first candle to really touch our 9 EMA. Nice. Not really quite at the angle of progression that we want. This is a good slope. This is not good. This is like 15 degrees. I like at least 30, and that's a good 30 right here. But we did back a little bit right here too. This is riveting content right here. Up $2.28. But green is green, son. I'm not seeing a big seller sitting here, maybe at 291, but I'm not seeing a big seller right now. We'll see if we bump a little bit, we should be able to see 13 again. See if there's the guy still sitting there. We're still heavier on the buyers than we are the sellers, so I'm pretty happy about that. There we go. Yeah, big seller at 13, so maybe we pull out and just call it a profitable day. Let's see. Push past. Nice. Nice. We broke it. They bought it. And our profit right now is $5, $6. Nice little break. Nice. Pump it again. Oh, let's go. Odds are it does dip, but we're still holding. Nice. Ain't nothing to be upset about. Not as big as yesterday's $20 move, but I'm inclined to say that I wait and see if we keep pumping. Yep. I just kind of expect a bit of a retracement. We can see if we get bought up at 25 here. Some resistance at 25, but not as big. We blew through that other one. Ooh, it's still pumping, man. I don't see it tanking. Our volume's just better on these candles than the sell. So I'll pull it back just a little bit, and we'll still be green on the day. I don't really want to fill. I'm going to be a little bit more patient here. Ah, man. Okay, so we're still up, man. We're up $2 on the day. I'll take it for a small account challenge. So I would have liked to have held that for quite a while. But this is a nice little push, man. Like, I could have sold it. Where do we fill at? Let's see. I need to put orders in here. Let's see what's pumping here. Nothing good. Yeah, that would have been good. We could have sold at 23. I need to add a widget. Orders. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Filled. Yeah, so I don't still have any shares, do I? No. Okay. 1302. Average price 1274. 1303. Could have sold 20 cents higher. And we had 19 shares. So that is, I can't math, so let's find out. 19 times 0.2. An extra $3.08. So, and I'd be willing to bet this thing keeps moving up. So it is what it is. It's whatever. Hey, we're green again. So yeah, keeps moving up, dude. Hey, that's a freaking trade, man. So, if we were in with $25,000 on there, 0.7%, could have been better. And honestly, like with the larger account value, you see the bigger money and you're like, okay, I'll take that. So, let's say we were in with $25,000, which is where we're going. We're going there. I'll be adding that money to the account soon. Times 0.7. That's not what I want. Hold on. $25,000 times 0.07. Right? Yeah. Hold on. Let's do it like this because I'm stupid. We made 28 cents on the share. $25,000 divided by the price of $12.74. And then we make 28 cents. Yeah. Okay, $549. Would have been $549 $25,000 share. So that's my target. My target's $500 a day is what I want to do. So if we had sold, but we didn't. So no, that's how much money we made right there. So if it bumped to 23, let's try this. Let's go 1,962. 23 cents. We did 28 cents on the share. Hold on. 1,000, let's say 1,900 shares times, that would be 1323. Let's go 23 minus 1274. Okay, had we sold at the high, it'd be 49 cents a share. 1,900 times 0.49. It'd been $931. So if I was in at that size and I see $931 on there on something small like this, so that's where it gets it. So I take profit 100% because that's a great day in my book. I would take profit, and so that's where stocks that are moving up like this can make a lot of sense if you have a bigger share size because you're accumulating more profit. And so that's where we're going. That's where my brain is going. That's where my account's going to be very soon because I'm going to add the cash to it. So anyways, so to sum up day 2 here, let's go look at our account. And you're going to see again, this is everything we've done. This is like trying good strategies, bad strategies, things like that. And right now we're really trying to just make things work. So not be stupid anymore, set stop losses, be really confident about our buys, remove our emotion. I realize that if in a cash account, I'm willing to hold on to something longer than I should if it's moving, because you've only got you can only use that amount of money once. So we went positive today, yeah, our account's up. So we're up $20 today. Well, $20 total because yesterday we were up, I don't know, 18, $20. So because we started at 480 something or rather. Anyways, yesterday we made 1967 and today we made 348. So yeah, so we're sitting about $22 and some change. Nothing to be upset about. That means we've grown our account by 4.8 I don't know, 4.8 something percent. So 5% growth in 2 days. If we do another 5% in 2 days, that'll be 10%. And then we keep bumping it up, we'll be doing pretty good. So I'm going to go smash a workout and monitor the stocks because we've got our day trades tomorrow. So let's go pop over and look at that. So happy, man. 2 green days in a row after our smallest loss so far, after losing pretty big right here. And this is actually, it's a bigger loss relative, but I was up $480 on a stock after losing $180, and I didn't sell it. So this could have been a $300 positive day, but it wasn't because of that whole cash thing I just explained. So, hey, not bad today, not bad. Took some time, took some patience, but we went green, and that's the whole goal. Nobody ever goes broke taking profit. So you definitely go broke with as many of these red days. But let's turn these days green, man. 2 green days in a row. Let's do another one tomorrow. I'm going to edit that out. Let's go to over here. Let's show you this. Again, I like this platform better. It's not great, but let's bump over to Legend. So 2,500 sitting in the account. This has margin available on it. Whether or not I use margin is highly unlikely. It'd have to be a really good ripper with the stop loss set in. So not terrible here. Yuck, disgusting. Get away. Okay, so not terrible. Anyways, so we're sitting there. I like this. I really like this order book. Kind of tells me where I'm stacked. One thing I don't know about it though is how deep can I make it? Oh, I can make it pretty deep there. So always just check. But all I really need is this open, and then I can hit buy, and then it'll let me put her in there. So, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll watch and see what's going on, man. So I really like this clean setup. We've got 25 hundo in the account ready to go. And we can show you our previous trades on here. I think I'm about 12 for 15. So we'll bump this down out of the way here, and we'll go into account, and we'll hit. Where's history? My fat head's in the way. There we go. History. and add money, right? So anyways, so this is our last loss. The last time we day traded, we had 3 losses in a row. Not a great day. Didn't lose that much money, but not a great day. So, or maybe we did lose money. Yeah, no, we were up about $160 something, and then we just kind of lost all the next day. So, no biggie. But anyway, so we go back to our day trades here. I don't remember when we started this. Let's see. I had some old stocks that I was holding on to that I sold just because they weren't doing anything for me. So this would be all new here. No, so this is one of the ones that I was holding on to, so we just took a profit. And I think this is the beginning of our profit here. So about 95 shares at 581 up, sold them at 735. That was a really good trade. Happy with that. Added some money to the account. Profuse 12,000 shares at 196, sold them at 209. Not bad, not bad. Another 12,000 shares at 197, sold at 203. This is actually a bit of an issue. I got marked for a pattern day trader thing, and I had to go turn it off. So if I remember correctly, this should have been 207, 10 cents a share. Anyways, so we sold the rest. I sold one because I think what happened also is I didn't enter in all of it, so it ended up being significantly less. So only a 2 cent. That's what it was. I tried to sell them all at 203, but I didn't enter in the right amount of shares. I entered in one. So I got filled at 199 when I realized that. So I thought I was out and did good, but my account value was still changing. So anyway, so tried to go in with a buy at, we did 10,000 shares at 11 cents. Got out at 11.76. So that was like $60. Went in again, made profit there. Went in again, made profit there. I'm not probably going to do penny stocks for a while. It's just, unless it's really ripping and has great news, or it's going to break $1 or stays above $1. That was some crypto I had that I bought for no apparent reason. Coming up, Allbirds. This is our good one. Boom, 729 up to 819, 60 shares. $10, 1067, 1129, 1226. So really good day there, right? So we started at, well, it doesn't even tell you, but we made, those are 3 awesome trades in a row. And then Elong here, this was this a loss? Buy at 280. Yeah, that was a big loss. And then this was a loss. Yeah, so these were our last losses. So not great. We won't do that again. I don't think I had a stop loss in here. I'm not seeing it. So I learned that lesson. Anyways, so we'll see you all tomorrow. Control Shift 5.